Don't ask. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. You ever wake up and you just like, oh my god, my juice. That's how I woke up. I woke up just like, whatever. And then I looked out of the window and it was shining bright like a diamond. I said, yes, sunshine, you better come through. And just know, I'm human. I have those type of days where I wake up and I'll be like, for real though? I'm not all the time. But just know, you can change your mindset, change your life. But anywho, we're wrapping up with these Real Housewives of Atlanta hoes. We are wrapping up with them. It is about time. This is part 3 of the reunion. Thank you guys so much for watching all my Real Housewives of Atlanta season number 7 reviews. I really do appreciate it. If you missed any of them, you can check out the playlist. Please be sure to go ahead and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. It is free 99. And get into one of my favorite apps. Y'all already know. Feature Points. It speaks for itself. The link's down below. Get you some free gift cards. It's freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. After this, I'm like, what we's gonna do? No Real Housewives on Sundays. But then I had to think, Orange is the New Black is coming back. Married to Medicine is coming back. If you've missed those trailers, I'm gonna put the links down below because I'm so excited for Married to Medicine. I cannot wait for Orange is the New Black. So make sure to check it out. What shows are you guys watching? Make sure to comment down below and let me know so I know what else to look out for. My question of this video, since we're wrapping up, is what did you think about this season? I want to know from you. What say you? Can you put back together a friendship if there has been a huge rift in it? Everybody's explanation of a rift is different. What can you not come back from? Now, personally, for me, I can't come back from people who are very inconsiderate and just rude for no damn reason. You got to go. Liars, I can't stand people who lie. I can't stand people who just like to mooch off people. Those type of people got to go. And people who are drama filled, I can't with it. I got to move on. So down below, I want to know, what can you not come back from? What is your like, can't do it. Sorry. We left off with the girls last episode. Y'all remember, don't you disrespect my marriage. And Kenya was like, bitch, I already did that. Ass picked her. I loved it. How do you do that on cue? As far as the whole flirting, Andy said, well, Peter, what do you think about the whole thing? You know what? I think everybody has their own distinct personality. Nene and I are the same. Kenya, she was the same with Apollo. I think everybody has the same personality. I was like, you know what, Peter? I was rocking with you with similar personalities coming together. But then you just went off the beaten path. And then he was saying, I think we all owe Kenya an apology. And everybody was like, wait. Everybody was just mute. Pastor Greg ended up having a question. I had to hold my breath because you never know what Gregory is going to say. Well, the question that I wanted to ask Peter was, did you ever want to ask a question or answer a question to my wife when it came to the flirt? That's what the hell, Greg, hush. Peter, what about with you cheating and stuff? He said, if I was going to cheat, I'd be cheating with like J-Lo or Beyonce. I said, when? How, Sway? I'd rather play with myself than do that. I was okay, Peter. Okay, Peter. It's time to talk about Kandi and Todd because Todd was just sitting up there and I was like, somebody asked Todd a question. The baby is coming soon. We working on the baby, going half on a baby. Oh, they hit on Miss Sharon passing, who is Todd's mother. And yes, Faye, you better come through with the funeral services. What insurance carrier do you have? Yes, Phaedra. Kandi was saying their marriage got stronger. And the crazy thing, that always happens when somebody dies or something catastrophic happens in your family. It happens with everybody. Kandi opens up the can of worms about the apology with Mama Joyce. And Todd was still a little pressed. He was like, you know what? I thought it was bullshit because, I mean, if you sorry, you just sorry. No buts. I was like, amen. Yes, I do agree, Todd. Yes, Todd. Kandi was like, I don't, whatever. I mean, oh, they were already on Todd's button. Let's talk about this whole prenup situation. How's that going? He was like, really though? I ain't have no feelings about the prenup. It's just the way everything was done. Yeah, he was still a little mad. Everybody was like, oh. Kandi was like, I mean, but what do you, I mean, it's not like the marriage is gonna suffer. One of the people in the Twitter universe was asking about Todd not wearing his ring. And he was like, I like to wear the ring like to match my watch. You know what I'm saying? I said, Todd, what the hell? No, Sway. No. It was time for the men to go, especially Greg with his Alexander the Great quotes. I said, Gregory, We see what you're doing, but you gotta go, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Time to go back to Nene and Cynthia 2.0. They're both telling their stories of what happened with the demise of their friendship, and they're both telling two stories, same locations and stuff, but the end result isn't really adding up. So, child, we don't know who to believe, honey. They both shaded trees. Nene was like, okay, I done took all the food off of your table. I'm gonna start using that. I done took all the food off of your table. I'm sorry. I didn't even leave you with the Outback bread and the butter. I'm sorry. Andy was like, well, do you still love Cynthia? Ooh, crickets. I wish her the best. I said, ooh. Ooh. Candy, did you think that they were going to mend their friendship? I mean, know what I was thinking? Oh my God, I'm a Jew. Portia thought LaHontis did not have her peach this season, but she had enough impact to make it on the couch for the reunion. In my opinion, she came into her own this season. She was one of my favorites this season. I loved all her extraness. I was here for it. Oh, it's time to hit on Nene and Claudia and the infamous "yo clit has left your body" comment. That, I have to say, that had to be up here. One of the most shocking lines this season. Your whole clit done left your body. Damn, how you come up with that? And I'm about like Nene when it comes to Claudia. Girl, what type of apology do you need? Do you want me to play Ring Around the Rosies with you? Do you need your edible arrangement? Do you want some Trader Joe's cookie butter? Do you want a Sprinkles cupcake? What do you want, girl? Because, I mean, I don't know. Of course, with Nene, it's not going to sound genuine. What do you want her to do? They then hit on the half-breed comments, and I am going to side with Claudia. Of course, the world knows I'm mixed. I'm going to talk about it, but when it comes to them little sidebar comments and stuff, we don't need that on race, sweetie. Hush your mouth, Nene. Hush. I think they both need to apologize, mean it, and move on. And for Claudia, she's like, I don't need the validation. I don't need her to apologize to me. It's like, girl, what, you're contradicting yourself. What do you want? The prayer between Faye and Kenya was null and void. I don't think it got up to him. I don't think Jesus wanted it. Dr. Jeff came out for the last 30 minutes, what we were all waiting for. I was like, Dr. Jeff, Steve. It was like, hey, ladies. And all the ladies like, hey. He was like, hey, Nene. Hello. And then rolled her whole body over. Like, don't you touch me. Nene wanted to explain to Dr. Jeff how she felt about the whole situation. And she was like, listen, hear me out. He was looking at her like, bitch, I do this for a living, boo-boo. I am paid to listen. I ain't gonna interrupt you. Nene felt attacked by the whole group. And that's why she got up and left. And Dr. Jeff, he then apologized and said, look, I never wanted you to feel that way. I know about your issues. I want the other girls to explain themselves, and that way you all could have like a healing session of why y'all be wilding out and acting crazy. That's all I wanted. Then there was a back and forth about what order people were talking in the whole meeting. And Dr. Jeff was like, ladies, everybody shut the hell up. Nene need a breakthrough. Hold on. This whole time, Nene was mute. She was shaking. I was like, can somebody get her some water? Like, she don't look good. She don't look like she having a good time. Right after that, when Nene was crying, then everybody was talking to Nene like they should have initially at the therapy session. Cynthia ended up speaking first. She had some good words, and then Kenya ended up talking, had some good words, hitting on some nerves, and Nene was like, I gotta go. I can't do this. And I felt just like Kenya and everybody there, like, oh my God, you can't keep getting up. You can't keep leaving. And then when you're back with the group, you want to be defensive because you don't put your guard up and all your walls up and stuff. People can't understand you like that. And honey, people aren't mind readers. So then they start assuming, and then you get even more defensive, and then you have arguments. It's the worst. All the girls, including Cynthia, get up to huddle around Nene and let her know that it's okay. And Kenya, she was like, come on, Candy, come on. She's hurting. And Candy was like, wow. I'm like, girl, everybody done been there for you and your crazy situation. Can you please be there for somebody? Being selfish. After the group huddles off the stage, the couch is left with Candy, Kenya, and Claudia and Andy. I mean, they all looking like, what the hell just happened? And especially Candy, she was like, I don't know what happened. I'm a little confused. Kenya, you better be the voice of reason to Candy. She was like, look, she's hurting. She's in pain. And she's like a volcano. She was ready to pop. Baby, for any of you guys out there, including myself, if you have pain in your life, you're going through something, if you do not release it, you are going to pop like the biggest balloon ever. Everybody comes back to the couch, and honey, the whole tone changes. I mean, the whole tone. Oh my goodness, was there a breakthrough with Cynthia and Faye? Cynthia apologizing, and if I've done anything wrong, I want to apologize. I said, oh, look at you, Cynthia. You better come through and break through. Mary J. Blige, everybody ended up being okay. They ended up voicing their opinion. Claudia did. Portia did. Everybody ended up opening up. And I think that was great that Nene had her come to Jesus, open it up moment, because it's needed. This way, people, you're human. People know that you're not a brick wall. You have feelings. It's okay to have feelings. It is totally fine. Some of the strongest people are the mushiest people inside because they've had to build these walls. So be careful when you speak to people. Be careful when you say certain things, because you never know what people are going through. So they ended up hugging it out, and hopefully this continues with them and they can at least be cordial. Baby, I have some shout outs. Thank you guys so much for commenting. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to comment down below. I would love to see your comments, but big shout outs to Kiki44, D Mist, According to Tony, Nina Flowers, Coco 119 254, Jennifer Thompson, China Neely, Coco Diva Elite, Honey Hued 08, and Taylor Jordan XO. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.